Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I really want to show you my worst luxury purchases. Oh, some of these are doozies, and this is not to be confused with my stupidest fashion purchases of 2019. Today we're talking about just luxury, and this is purchases over time. So let's get started. I really want to talk to you guys about the worst luxury pieces that I've bought to date. Hopefully there won't be a part 2, but with me, you never know. I have a hard time learning. So let's just start with the first item. This pair of Dior sunglasses. So I actually don't even know what these sunglasses are called. Let's come in here, can you see? I don't even know what these sunglasses are called, but I kind of call them like the eyebrow sunglasses. And the thing about these is that they're a little strange. I have a love-hate relationship with them. Why I think these were a mistake is that they're so far from classic. There's nothing classic about them. Aside from the fact that they're not classic at all, they're also not even trendy. So they don't even fall in any real category except slightly odd. Because I do have a bit of an eccentric fashion side to me, these speak to me at times, but I don't know. I don't get you. They're weird. It's a love-hate. It's a love-hate. Today it's kind of hate. Next thing I want to show you is a Balmain purse that I got in Vegas. And here's the thing about this. It's not that it's not cute. It's actually very, very cute. I think there's like a design flaw in the bag. And had I known, I would not have bought this. I think it's a bad luxury purchase. I think it's poorly made. I actually wore this with my Balmain outfit last month. I also included it in my recent lookbook, which if you guys haven't watched, you should definitely watch. The thing is, these little grooves here, they get caught on the fabric of your clothes, and this handle literally ruined the sleeve of my Balmain top. This got caught in all the threads of the knit, so it has like these not fuzzballs, but like threads coming out of the whole forearm of this top. I gotta figure out a way to fix it. I can't fix it by putting a needle through it. It's such a tight weaved knit that I cannot bring those threads back in the other way. So it's just such a bummer because I do think this is quite a cute bag. There's a lot of cute details to it. I love the shape. I love the mix of hardware. I love this buckle, and I just think it's like such a cute little, almost vintage looking bag, but I think it's poorly made. Balmain is very, very expensive. You cannot charge so much for something and then have such a crazy design flaw to it. Like this is literally, it's metal, sharp metal that, you know, you have to only wear it like this. Because I was wearing it like this and it just got caught all night, and I didn't realize until I got home, oh my gosh, this has totally been pulling at the fabric all night. So this was one of my worst purchases because it ruined another amazing luxury purchase. So for that reason, dead to me. Will I ever wear this again? Yeah, I probably will. Next out of my worst luxury purchases is this Dolce & Gabbana dress that I've never worn yet. I definitely will wear it because I spent money on it and I want to wear it. But the thing is, this was a very impulsive purchase. It was on sale. It was a very good sale. So I thought, but I mean, it's not a good sale if you aren't into it and don't really reach for it or want to wear it. So like I thought it was a really good sale, and when I tried it on, I really liked it. I even had it altered just a little bit to shape my body even more. I don't know, you know what? It's just not my vibe. Like, you know, sometimes you try things on in the boutique and I don't know, it's like the lighting and the mirrors, it just looks so perfect on you in the boutique, and then you go home and you're like, And the problem is that I had it altered, like as soon as I purchased it, I left it there and had it altered, so I couldn't even return it once I purchased it. It was a stupid mistake. It's not that I don't like it. You know what? Maybe I could wear this on Valentine's Day. I guess this is like I could wear this every Valentine's Day. Very Valentine's-y. But you know, it's not that I don't like it. It's okay. It's just okay. I think it's not great. It's not for me. So that would make it like one of the worst luxury purchases out of my closet because I love the things that I buy. Usually, not always, but usually when I'm gonna drop money on a luxury purchase, it's usually something I know for sure that I want. And I've thought about it, I've tried it on, and I'm really sure about it. But other times I do make these stupid mistakes where I just walk in, I find it, I try it on, and I'm like, sure, yeah, sold. And it's like, no. So like, it's okay. It's okay. We'll find a time for you. We'll find a time. Just not right now. On the topic of dresses, I'm gonna pull out another dress, and that is my tweed Balmain dress that looks very, very Chanel, but it's not. It's definitely Balmain. It's got a beautiful tweed. Like it's a beautiful, beautiful tweed, and it is a very, very pretty dress. The thing about this dress is that when I wear it, I've only worn it once, and when I wear it, I feel very much like French maid from the movies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bonjour, housekeeping. Bonjour, housekeeping. Who's offended? Who's gonna get offended? Actually, that's a compliment, nothing offensive, because my vision of a French maid would be in like Balmain. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just not a vibe for me. It does look very Chanel. I feel like if you put a brooch on it, like you're just giving such Chanel and Balmain. Like it's kind of very much Balmain as well. Obviously, it is Balmain. But you know, it's just, for me, I don't think it suits me that much. I have tried to sell it. Still for sale though. If you're not following me on Instagram, by the way, whenever I have like fashion for sale, luxury items, whatever, I always post it on my Instagram. So if you're not following, check me out there. All right, let's get into now the shoe series of the worst luxury purchases I've made. Like honestly, the worst. And I'm gonna start with my Fendi sock boots. And it's not that they're not gorgeous. I actually find them gorgeous. I think the shape of the boot, it just hurts my foot. I've worn these once. Again, I am selling them. So hit me up on Instagram if you're interested. These are a 38 and also a 37 and a half. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but that might be why they're uncomfortable. I think my foot slides around in them. These have been worn once. Super, super gorgeous. It's so hard when you're in the boutique and you try them on for 2 seconds, how they're gonna be on your foot for like a few hours. So, I mean, these just are not for my foot. They're stunning, they're iconic, which is so sad. Oh, God, these are pretty gorgeous. But they're a very, very bad luxury purchase for me because these were really expensive and I don't wear them. I don't wear them. I've worn them once. I'm probably not gonna wear them again because they hurt my feet. But they're iconic Fendi boots. I wanted these so badly. I even bought them not in the proper size. That's how bad I wanted them. And that was a mistake. These were a very, very bad luxury purchase on my part. Sad to say, but ain't it? Next in my shoe series is going to go to a pair of Loubs that are like also like new, worn once, and also for sale. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. Literally worn once, hardly anything on the sole. These are just too much for me. Okay, so I bought these a few years ago and I've only worn them once. I think they still sell them because Louboutin still makes this daffodil style. This is like a special edition because the leather is pleated. These were insanely, insanely expensive. Insanely expensive. I don't know what I was thinking. I've worn these one time. They're too tall for me. As I said, I'm 5'2", and I just wanted to be like 5'9", 5'8". It's not in the cards for me, so I don't know why I even tried. I mean, this is my height, so there's just no point. These are just way too much. If you just love a really high heel, hit me up. These are just not it for me. These are also a size too big for me because that's what I do when I feel like I'm desperate and I have to have something. I buy things that are not even the correct size for me. And I think these are coming back, by the way, this big block platform heel. But regardless of that, like these just are too high for me. I can't rock them. I just can't function, especially after having kids. I just can't rock this crazy high heel anymore. So yeah, really, really bad luxury purchase for me. They're just not, they're not for me. That's what it is. Similar to those lubes are another pair of lubes. These insane block platform heels. I think almost as high as those, but not quite as high. These are similar to the daffodils, but slightly different because it's not like a skinny stiletto heel. These are just, again, too high for me. I'm just not wearing these. These are like a purpley navy blue, and I loved the color. I thought they were really cool, and I love a sky-high heel. I still love a sky-high heel. I'm just not feeling this style anymore. Even though I see that it's kind of coming back, I'm just not feeling it. These were definitely one of my worst luxury purchases because, again, I've hardly worn them. And if you think about cost per wear for these things, I mean, like you guys know, Louboutins are very expensive. So cost per wear is just not worth it if you're going to wear them one time. Some of these I've worn one time, but these I've worn maybe a few times. And it's just absolutely not worth it. They are just too sky high for me. Not really a vibe for me anymore. The last time I wore these, I wore them under a very, very long pair of bell bottoms where you couldn't see them at all. The jeans are way too long on me, so they came into good use for that because I just wore them to give me height for the bell bottoms. But that's not a reason to keep them, I think. So if you're interested in these, hit me up. But yeah, definitely one of my worst luxury purchases ever because like I never wear them. Yes, it's a no. Last in my shoe series are a pair of gorgeous Zanottis. These bad babies. And the reason they are one of my worst luxury purchases ever, not because they're not gorgeous, because I absolutely love them. They're the worst luxury purchase ever because I bought these very, very stupidly, and I've since learned from my mistakes. I've actually talked about this mistake that I've made in several of my videos in the past, and that is just buying something when it comes out first, buying something when it's super new, when it comes out, and it's like just fresh in the boutiques, in the department stores. It's not smart at all. These came out for spring, but you know, fashion is always ahead. So when these actually came out, it was literally winter, but I loved them and I had to have them. So I bought them even though I wasn't going to be able to wear them for several months, like spring onto summer, because spring in Toronto still can be chilly. So I bought them thinking, oh my God, these are so amazing. Before I even had a chance to wear them, they went to 50% off. I was in Miami. I saw them in the Zanotti boutique at the shops at Bal Harbour. They were 50% off. I had not even worn them yet. And that is just seriously the stupidest mistake ever. So now I think really long and hard before I want to buy something. I usually don't buy things right away when they come out. I usually try and wait for the sale. And then if I see that something's not going on sale and it will probably sell out before it ever will go on sale, that's when I decide, okay, am I gonna pay full retail price for this? But that is just absolutely one of my worst luxury purchases ever because I literally lost several hundred dollars. These were very, very expensive, very expensive. One of the higher price points when it comes to Zanotti. And I just felt like I have to have them. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and spend this crazy high price on these. So stupid. Never ever again. Most luxury items go on sale with the exception of some fashion houses. Most luxury items go on sale. Wait it out, wait for the sale because you often will find it at a reduced price. And that's the time you should, take advantage of those things you've been eyeing. Just absolutely, really one of my biggest regrets is buying these. You should never just throw away money like that. I hate doing that. It's just not sensible at all. So lesson learned for real because I really don't shop like that anymore. I do love these. I'm not selling them. They're quite comfortable as well, but just stupid. And last but not least, for my worst luxury purchases ever, this actually might take the entire cake. This might take the entire cake. My Hermes riding hat. I think the only time I've ever been on a horse ever was like a pony at a birthday party when I was a kid. Where did I think I was going with a riding hat? The thing is, I love hats. I love rocking hats, and I tried it on in the boutique and I thought, wow, this looks amazing. I'll show you. So for someone who loves hats, like this could be a vibe, but it's very equestrian looking. Worst purchase ever. Give you some details on it. It's like this beautiful soft wool with this Hermes button. Like it's actually, and it's got a leather brim. So for a riding hat, it's stunning. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous riding hat. And, you know, for a real high fashion fashionista that dresses more eccentrically, like I love high fashion and I love being eccentric, but this is just not my vibe. This is too much for me. This is too equestrian, and I love hats. So I thought, you know, this is such a beautiful winter vibe, like for winter. But it's just, I brought it home and it doesn't work. I wore it once. Actually, it wasn't even a wear. It was like a put on for 2 minutes or 5 minutes maximum. That's the amount of airtime this got. And that was for a photo shoot that I did with this photographer. So yeah, I did post this on my Instagram, but how many times can I wear that outfit? Like that, for that outfit, this is a stunning look, but I just, you know, this is also going to be for sale. So if this is your vibe and you like this, like it's very Hermes looking and also very equestrian looking, and Hermes is equestrian after all. So if this is your vibe, hit me up. But it's not my vibe. Really, really, I think my worst luxury purchase ever, because literally this was worn for maybe 5 minutes ever in life. So it's like brand spanking new, and it was just such an impulse purchase. It was very, very expensive. Beautiful, just not for me. And you know, that is that on that. So these are my worst luxury purchases I've really ever purchased to date. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to say I loved making it for you, but it just kind of makes me feel bad. I hate wasting money. I think it's very stupid, nonsensical, and that's not how I want to live my life going forward. So I'm gonna try and make better decisions, be more discerning in the future with the things that I buy. I do have a lot of luxury stuff that I did purchase at the end of 2019 that I've never showed you. So I might do a little try on haul coming up at some point. But yeah, I'm trying not to buy as much nonsense anymore. We'll see how long that lasts. I love you guys so much. I have a lot of amazing videos coming out for you, as I always do, because you guys know I post at least twice a week. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. So until next time.